Préparez-vous, M. Jean-Louis. Oui. Yeah. Oui, on va ajourner. On va ajourner, puis après, le média peut. Vous êtes prêts, monsieur? OK. I'd like to call this special council meeting to order, cette réunion spéciale du conseil à l'ordre. It's a good meeting, a good news meeting today, une réunion de bonnes nouvelles. Donc, you have in front an agenda, un ordre du jour. Just want to let you know that we have a counselor, Counselor Dagg, who is joining us via teleconference, le conseiller Dagg qui se joint à nous via téléconférence. Someone move to adopt the agenda, l'ordre du jour, s'il vous plaît. Moved by conseiller Savoie. Do we have a seconder? Secondé par la conseillère Mélanie Parent. On the questions, la question, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Against? Thank you. The motion is carried. Disclosures of conflict, conflit d'intérêt, being none, we'll go to motions and resolutions. There are two letters there that we'll get the deputy mayor to read. If we would have a committee meeting, the mayor could have read the letter and had someone present the resolution, but since we are in, there's no committees yet, we're just in plenary, we'll get the councillor, Deputy Mayor Cyr, to begin with the operating budget, le budget opérationnel. Go ahead, Deputy Mayor. I forgot to turn the light off last
Okay,
time.
no, I'm good now. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and members of council. So today's date, November 17th, 2021, the statement to Mayor and Council with regards to the 2022 General Operating Fund budget. Your Worship and members of council. The Finance Administration Committee of Council has reviewed the proposed 2022 General Operating Fund budget at a Finance Administration meeting held on November 15th, 2021. The total budget for the General Operating Fund will be $15,133,707. I am pleased to announce that there will be no property tax increase for 2022. Property taxes will remain at 1.7763 per $100 of evaluation. Despite the additional revenues generated by the reevaluation of properties which brought a growth of the tax base of 3%, the city struggled to balance the 2022 budget without drawing on the city's operational reserve fund. Projected increases in the cost of employees' benefits, insurances, succession planning, combined with an important increase in the policing service costs related to wage adjustments after 5 years of wage freeze, severely impacted the expenditures. Most new projects and initiatives were cut from the proposed budget in an effort to offset those expenditures increases. The plan to revitalize Memorial Regional Civic Center is underway with the following priorities: returning the community to normal activities and implementing the center's business plan, with midterm goal of reducing municipal subsidy. The challenge for the next few years will be to relaunch the Restigouche River Experience Center. The hospitality industry continues to be the most affected by this pandemic, and the Restigouche River Experience Center is no exception. I want to thank all members of council and city staff for the excellent work in preparing the 2022 general operating budget. Your Worship, I will now introduce the General Operating Fund Budget Resolution. Yours truly, myself, Diane Cyr, Deputy Mayor. The resolution. Be it resolved that the Council of the City of Campbellton adopts the following 2022 General Operating Fund budget. Gross expenditures, $15,133,707. Less non-tax revenue, $1,797,366. The net budget, $13,336,341. Less the unconditional transfer in the amount of $2,135,661, and the warrant to be raised by a local rate of $11,200,680. Be it further resolved that the sum of $11,200,680 be the warrant of the municipality of Campbellton for the ensuing year, and that the Minister of Local Government be ordered to and directed to levy the said amount of on residential and non-residential property liable to taxation under the Assessment Act within the municipality of Campbellton, and the said budget be forwarded to the Minister of Local Government for final approval. Be it further resolved that the mayor and city clerk be authorized to sign all related documents. So the area region is Campbellton, and the warrant mandate is $11,200,680.
And the municipal tax rate? Continue.
Excuse-moi. The municipal tax rate is 630,000 million. Attends là. Oui. 630,562,400. Tax rate of 1.7763.
Do we have a seconder, un secondaire?
I'll second, Mr. Mayor.
Seconded by Councillor Mélanie Parent. On the question, sur la question, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Against? Motion is carried. We'll now go to the water and utility budget, le budget des fonds de fonctionnement du service d'eau et d'évacuation des eaux usées. Madame Deputy Mayor.
Oui, Monsieur le maire, et membre du conseil, je vais essayer de le faire celui-là en français. Le 17 novembre 2021, l'objet déclaration au maire et conseil budget du fonds du fonctionnement du service d'eau et d'évacuation des eaux usées 2022. Monsieur le maire et membres du conseil, le comité de finances et de l'administration a révisé le budget proposé du fonds de fonctionnement du service d'eau et d'évacuation des eaux usées 2022 lors d'une rencontre tenue le 15 novembre 2021 et approuvé un budget total de 2 791 880. La planification du départ à la retraite d'un certain nombre d'opérateurs des systèmes d'eau et d'égouts dans les prochaines années entraînera une augmentation de 2 % de la redevance d'utilisation de eau et d'égouts en 2022 pour les comptes avec compteur et sans compteur. La qualité de l'eau est une priorité pour le Conseil et nous continuerons de veiller à ce que nous fournissons aux citoyens de Campbellton de l'eau potable de qualité et sécuritaire. Je voudrais remercier chacun des membres du Conseil ainsi que le personnel pour leur excellent travail dans la préparation du budget du Fonds du fonctionnement du service d'eau et d'évacuation de eau usée 2022. Monsieur le maire, je vais maintenant présenter la résolution sur le budget du Fonds du fonctionnement du service eau et d'évacuation des eaux usées 2022. Sincèrement, la mairesse adjointe, moi-même, Diane Sia. La résolution. Il est résolu que le Conseil de la Ville de Campbellton adopte le budget de fonds de fonctionnement du service d'eau et d'évacuation des eaux usées 2022. Service d'eau et d'égout, 2 791 880 Il est de plus résolu que la maire et la greffière soient autorisés à signer tous les documents nécessaires pour donner l'effet à cette résolution et que ce budget soit soumis au ministre des gouvernements locaux pour approbation finale.
Do we have a seconder, un secondaire? Seconded by Conseiller Savoie. On the question, sur la question, all those in favor signify by saying aye. En faveur, oui. Contre? Motion est adoptée. Next is a resolution that we are adopting with other municipalities in regards to members of the FCM, requesting that the federal pay some dues since we were not at the table. So I would entertain someone to read this resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolution, whereas the recent collective agreement between the RCMP and National Police Federation includes significant retroactive pay going back to 2017, as well as pay increases going forward, and whereas our municipality and others that depend on RCMP contract policing are facing significant unbudgeted costs that may force us to make very difficult choices at a time when our primary focus needs to be on economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. And whereas the municipalities were not consulted at any stage of the negotiation process, despite the outcome of these negotiations having a direct and significant impact on municipal operations, and whereas the municipalities are eager to work more closely with other orders of government and the RCMP on contract policing issues to ensure the financial sustainability of contract policing and to maintain the service levels necessary for community safety. Be it resolved that the City of Campbellton joins the Federation of Canadian Municipalities in calling on the federal government to absorb all retroactive costs associated with the implementation of the new RCMP labor relations regime.
Do we have a continue, next page?
Be it also resolved that the federal government should commit to ensuring municipalities are properly consulted prior to implementation of measures that impact local fiscal sustainability and an ability to maintain effective levels of police services in communities.
Do we have a seconder, un secondeur?
Secondaire.
Seconded by Conseiller Daigle in regards to the FCM resolution. On the question, sur la question. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Against? Motion is carried. I will now entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So move.
Moved by Conseiller Savoie que la séance soit levée à 12h22. On the question, sur la question, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Against? Motion is carried. Thank you very much, colleagues. Merci beaucoup, conseiller.